Hey everyone, I just saw Suicide Squad and I haven't done another Hizzy review in a while because, animations. But with this being such a highly anticipated film of the summer and that I'm in between Hizzy episodes, I thought it's time to make another Hizzy review. So you want to talk some Suicide Squad? Let's get to it.
Suicide Squad, they're gonna suicide, but not really, it's just a squad. Hey!
Alright, Suicide Squad, the movie we all got fired up over because the trailer was so dang cool. A common trend these days. Yes! Finally, a movie about the bad guys. Finally, Harley Quinn. It's gonna be edgy. It's gonna be like nothing we've ever seen. And then Joker has damaged tattooed on his foot. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be cool. Look over here. Ooh, it's gonna be wild and dirty and violent. Ooh, here's a better trailer. Sweet! I can't wait! Because people like the bad guys. It's all about the misunderstood criminals, the anti-heroes, the rebels. Orange is the New Black, Mr. Robot, Dexter, Hannibal Lecter. People love stories about the bad guys. They're so complicated. It's what makes them more interesting. So Suicide Squad has got to be the perfect add-on. They will cover it all and hit all the right spots. What crime shows have achieved in single character arcs and 12-hour seasons, Suicide Squad will pull off in 123 minutes with like 10 new characters. What could possibly go wrong?
Is the movie any good? Did you like it though? Are the critics right in all of their bashing?
My friend, I encourage you to see the movie and decide for yourself. Don't make this a DC versus Marvel thing. Don't turn to others to decide if you enjoy a movie or not. You don't have to agree with the masses. Be yourself. Be original. Find your own song.
But does it suck? Tell us what you think.
Okay. Suicide Squad is not a terrible movie. It's just a crowded movie with an otherwise very pointless plot. And that has pissed off a lot of critics. Some call it muddled, some call it so-so. I think it's just too many characters and not enough time. Some people call that leaving you wanting more. Some call it making a movie too busy. There's plenty of action and there's plenty of eye candy, so if that's all you need in a summer flick, then I think you will have absolutely no problem with this movie. But if you were hoping for maybe just a little bit something more, then Suicide Squad may feel very generic. To me, the movie felt like a rapid playthrough of a video game. You've got your team of diverse, custom, rough, tough characters. They all put on their custom skins. They all have their different features and strengths. There's a tank, there's a sniper, a ninja, a flamethrower, the angry one, the hot one. Then it's get to a waypoint in a totally empty city while shooting all the bad guys. Watch a cutscene, start the next map, kill all the bad guys, get to the waypoint, then starts the boss battle, then it's over. But that's kind of the plot of a lot of movies, I guess, which is why people are calling it subpar. I think I'm half and half. Part of me wanted more out of the concept, but I was also entertained a few times in the movie, so it's just like, okay. So if that doesn't piss you off and you still want to hear more of my opinion, let's talk spoilers. Spoiler warning. Watch out now, 'cause spoiler warning! I can't believe Harley Quinn leaves the Joker for Deadshot. I'm kidding. That's not what happens. But spoilers ahead. First things first, what did you think about Harley Quinn? I liked her. Who doesn't? I think she was great casting. I mean, without her, this movie is not very iconic at all. Margot Robbie starts off very strong and is exactly what everyone was pulling for. She's sexy, but also very deadly. She had moments of kindness with the group, but you don't ever question if her crazy side is always at the surface. I really wanted to dive in more with her Joker backstory, though. That was one of those flashback moments I would have enjoyed more time with, but I feel like everyone's backstory is just crammed into this movie really tight, with not much room to share. If this was just a test for a standalone Harley Quinn film, I'd say then it definitely has my vote. What did you think of the Joker? You mean compared to previous versions of the Joker? I don't think this Joker's screen time can hardly compare to being judged against previous Jokers. I mean, Suicide Squad's Joker story is so here and gone, there's not much to cling to. But Leto definitely brings some unique style to the table. He's kind of this slithery godfather in the movie. I don't know if I think of the Joker as a clubbing mob boss, kiss my ring type, but I've really just never thought about it as an option either. So if the Joker was more involved in the film, I would probably have liked it a lot more. That's my biggest problem with the Joker in this movie, but I'll get more into that later.
What about Deadshot? Now, this is a story all about how Deadshot's life flip turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how Deadshot gets paid and is a millionaire. Batman took my daughter, who I born and raised. Now a jail cell is where I spend most of my days. Punching and sweating and acting all cool. Shooting some targets outside of the prison. Sorry, I couldn't think of a rhyme fast enough. I'll just get back to the review. What about Batman? What about him? Where is he? Where are you at, Batman? Why are you in this movie if you are not in this movie? I'm hanging out with Wonder Woman. I don't have time for Suicide Squad. You punched Harley Quinn in the face. Let's move on. Okay, fine.
What about Enchantress?
So the story is all about how Viola Davis is holding the Enchantress hostage because she's a useful Nightcrawler type weapon. I honestly wasn't expecting her character to be the primary villain. You guys may have already known all this stuff, but I honestly didn't. So her being the threat was very surprising to me. I expected the movie to be totally different. I was sort of rooting for a movie about the Suicide Squad and the Joker. I expected the Joker to be the mission. Like the Suicide Squad was needed because the government, needed them to hunt him down or couldn't ever get close to him without them involved. And then maybe Harley falls for the Joker or was already on his side and ultimately betrays the team to run off with her pudding at the end, letting the real bad guys win. But instead we got Enchantress's army of eyeballs, so that Joker scenario was totally off. And since I was way off in my expectations, I kept asking myself, well then what is the point of this story? Like, what's the message? Overcoming your differences to work together? Well, that didn't seem to be it because everyone on the team just sort of falls in and plows through all the way to the end, except for Slipknot. Spoiler alert. So it didn't really feel like anyone was learning anything along the way, except that they all share pain and nobody is normal. Meanwhile, the Enchantress has some problem with humans and technology. She even says they worship machines, but it's not really expanded upon, so I guess it's just her reason for being jelly. So the Enchantress just converts all the army and wears this eyeball headdress thing, and her motivation is, I'm a wiggle dance in front of this evil tornado, and you better bow down whilst I do so, or else. And the Suicide Squad is like, oh no you don't, because we're the best the Earth has, and Batman and Wonder Woman are busy, apparently. Don't worry about it. And then, by the very loose power of newly found friendship, Harley Quinn tricks the Enchantress, steals her witch heart, and that allows the evil tornado cloud to be exploded because that was not achievable beforehand for some reason. That's what happens. But what was the point? It was to look cool, to have bad guys in a movie. What is the point? The Suicide Squad is forced to work against their will. Their motivation is do it or we will kill you. Most of them have experienced loss and are holding on to something. Deadshot wants to be able to live with his daughter. Harley thinks the Joker is dead, so she's suppressing that sadness within her. Flag wants his non-Enchantress girlfriend back. Diablo feels guilty for killing his family. Katana is holding on to her husband's soul in that sword. Boomerang needs that stuffed unicorn thing. I'm not sure what Croc needs. BET, apparently. There is a message about pain and owning who you are and the need for family somewhere in there. Oh well, that's nice, but you all have to go back to prison now because, oh yeah, you guys are all evil criminals. Okay, thanks, bye! But surprise, the Joker didn't die! He busts out Harley Quinn right at the last second. The Joker is like Captain America, and this movie was all about Harley Quinn! Was it though? Roll the credits, there's Batman all of a sudden. So I was let down. Come on, Daniel, you're being too harsh. It wasn't that bad. I didn't say it was bad. I just think it's crowded and not awesome. The villain is weak. The trailer was deceiving. This team was supposed to be bad guys doing bad stuff that good guys can't do or won't do. And that really didn't happen. What they were up against was kind of lame, and ultimately it could have been fought by any team of good guys just as easily. I just wanted to see the Suicide Squad win by actually being bad guys in their bad guy movie.
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
And that's my opinion. So those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you enjoyed Suicide Squad. As always, feel free to share your thoughts on the movie in the comments below. I love to hear what you guys think. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And you can rest assured we are planning a how Suicide Squad should have ended. It is nowhere close to being ready, but you can look forward to seeing that somewhere down the line. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for hanging out with me, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye!